window, and then it gets to YouTube, and then. So yeah, just wait for that. Waiting for broadcast to be published. Okay, hello guys, and welcome to MatchTalk Live Extra Time, where tonight in the Premier League we focused on Manchester United v Sheffield United, and what a performance. I mean, I definitely didn't expect. I did expect a United win. I thought it was going to be a 2-0 United win. Turns out I was close, but of course there was one more goal, and yeah, they all came from Anthony Martial. It's a really absolutely great performance from him.
I said, hello everybody. It's Sam Taylor back again. I said it'd be 2-1 Sheffield United, so I was a bit wrong there.
Well, yeah, but you know, I think you had some good reasons why Sheffield United, but I think because there's no Dean Henderson, and I think because of this break, it's really not helped them particularly very well.
No, the breaking play, but hasn't helped them. But let's give United some credit. I mean, Martial's first, I think it's his first senior hat trick anywhere, even before he joined.
It is. You are correct.
Before he joined United. So and let's face it too. You didn't see the games tonight. The game. There were two brilliant finishes at the near sort of. The ball got whipped in once by Rashford, once by.
Yes, it was a brilliant goal.
He just acted instinctively, but the ball was coming fast, and he just knocked it across the keeper into the post. Both attacks came down Sheffield United's right-hand side, which was interesting.
Yep.
Both the goals, and then the third one was a lovely little flick by Bruno Fernandes, who I thought had a good game.
He did have a good game.
And then he got laid by who got the assist for the third goal.
Well, it was a team goal really, because Wan-Bissaka, Fernandes I think helped with that one as well.
Fernandes flicked it. Yeah, Fernandes flicked it, and I think it was Rashford.
Yeah, it was a real team goal. It was.
Knocked it into Martial, and he scooped it over Simon Moore. So the first two goals were extremely similar. The first one came from a United throw.
Yeah.
Like we just said, he flicked it. It was whipped in, and he had to react. He could have very easily missed that because the ball was coming in quick, and that was the same in the second one with another cross. This time by Wan-Bissaka, and the third one was a lovely little dink over Simon Moore after some wonderful team play. So United as a whole, though, passed the ball very well, but Sheffield United equally weren't at their best.
No.
And if it had been, they would have given us a game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but that was good because we pulled 4 points clear of Sheffield United. No, we don't. It's more than 4 points. It's 5 points now. 5 points clear of Sheffield United. So hopefully that'll put them out the race for a top 4 finish. Or
I think it will.
Finish.
I would have thought.
But I'd like to see if we can get you to 7 and get into Europe. That'd be good. Because they've had such a good season, they deserve at least the Europa League. So that would be good if they can get 7th, which they may well do. Because I think they'll come back. And obviously, Wolves kept on our tails with a win. So it's not all between us and Chelsea yet. Wolves are proving to be a hard team to shake off at the minute. So.
Well, as I said, I love watching Wolves. When they're not playing against United, I love watching Wolves.
Are they who, just to say, Wolves beat...
Bournemouth.
Who did Wolves beat tonight?
Bournemouth.
Wolves beat Bournemouth, who must be in trouble. I didn't see the goals, but
no, I've not seen it. But I think Bournemouth are in trouble now. I think it's a matter of when, not if. I think now. In my opinion, they've sealed themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't rule Bournemouth out. A win down at the bottom, Will, can change anything. So
that is true. I can't see.
West Ham are down there. I could see West Ham going down instead of Bournemouth.
Oh, West Ham definitely. I think they're definitely doomed. Bournemouth, yeah, I don't know.
Because Norwich. Let's presume Norwich are gone. Then any of Villa, West Ham and Bournemouth, you'd think any of those three will probably go down.
Well,
I think Watford will be alright, but I think four of them can't go, so it's either going to be West Ham, Villa, and presuming Norwich have already gone, Bournemouth. So two of those three are going to go down, aren't they? So
Norwich, I
probably.
think.
So, Norwich will probably go down now. They lost 1-0, I think, to Everton tonight.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Hang on, sorry, let me just check on the boost as well. So Norwich lost 1-0 to Everton.
Michael Keane, apparently.
Yeah, it's not a player I rate, really.
Villa got a good point tonight. They were 1-0 down against Newcastle, and every point counts. So
yeah, it's not for Villa though. It's not really good enough, particularly. So
yeah, but they've picked up a couple of points since the restart, so that'll all help them.
Well, we'll have to see. Anyway, can I give you the player ratings for today's game?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Right, so this is from the Manchester Evening News. I always do this on the extra time show. So, Davide was given a 6, Wan-Bissaka a 7, Lindelof a 7, Maguire a 7, Luke Shaw 6, Nemanja Matic an 8, Paul Pogba was given an 8, Bruno Fernandes a 7, Mason Greenwood 6, Marcus Rashford 6, Anthony Martial 9, and the subs Odion and Igalo was given a 6, Juan Mata 6, Andres Pereira 6, Daniel James 6, and Scott McTominay 6. So those are the player ratings for the United game.
Yeah. Well, one thing I would say about the United game, Will, because I know we're United fans and that was our main focus.
Yes.
Is I thought Matic played well tonight, but why not play Pogba played alongside Matic? Why not play Matic as a holding midfielder, which he can do on his own, and play Pogba a little bit further up to be level with Fernandes? Because he was level with Matic for the whole game. And
is that Pogba's best position? Would that be Pogba's best position?
Pogba's best is at his best when he's getting forward on the ball like Fernandez does.
Oh,
So
okay.
why don't we play them as a two and play Matic a bit further back as like the Kante holding midfielder role,
Yeah.
which he can do on his own,
Yeah.
and have them two creating for Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, or James, or whoever's on. Because
Yeah.
I do think Pogba was a bit deep tonight.
Yes.
He's better when he's given license. Maybe that's a question we could put out to the viewers. Should Pogba play up alongside? Should Pogba play up alongside Bruno Fernandes and leave Matic, who played well tonight, in that holding midfield role, to give Bruno Fernandes and Pogba a chance to show their creativity forward in both?
Yeah.
But they played well. They played well, to be fair. So
yes. So actually, I want to get your opinion on this, Sam. See, I was saying as soon as Martial scored the 2 goals, and even if he couldn't have scored a hat trick, to take him off to keep him fresh. Now, obviously, players don't like being taken off if they have a chance of scoring a hat trick, and my dad was saying you could destroy their morale doing that. Do you think what do you think would destroy their morale more, like being taken off 16 minutes or half time being off, or do you think their morale would be more destroyed scoring?
Can you put it down a little bit?
All right.
What? You didn't have to. Such an attitude. What?
Out.
What are you doing?
I'm live.
Oh, for God's sake!
Right. So. Right. So. Yeah. So, do you think a player morale would be damaged by? Do you think a player morale would be damaged by, scoring 2 goals, and if they have the chance of a hat trick to come off? What's your view on this?
I think he should. I think he should have got the chance to get the hat trick. Yeah, he was obviously in good form. So I see your point about resting him when the game was over.
Yeah.
But when the game was already won, but he was on good form, wasn't he? And while he had the chance to get the hat trick,
even
looked hungry, give him the chance.
Yeah. Even though he wasn't tired, though, what do you think? Would that be likely to destroy a player's morale if they were taken off to keep fresh? If they had a chance for a hat trick?
I'm not sure about destroying the morale, because I think that's a bit far, because you'd already score a brace, which is 2 goals, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So you would have had a good night, but I think more disappointed. You'd be happy you played well because you'd scored 2 goals, which can only put you in good stead, both in the manager's plans and for the rest of the season, and in good form. But you'd be a bit disappointed. I don't know about destroying morale. I think your morale would be destroyed if you're a Christian Benteke and you've not scored in 16 goals in like 20 games. I think if you'd scored 2 goals and then taken off, you'd just be disappointed, but you'd still feel happy that you got 2 goals. So yeah.
Yes, and obviously I was saying your morale would be more likely to be destroyed if... Remember, we were against Newcastle and Mourinho, Bailly wasn't playing particularly well, and he hooked him off after 16 minutes. Now, that would be more likely to destroy a player's morale, wouldn't it, if you did that?
It depends. It depends what the player's going through. The player's not been playing well for a long period of time. you might save him from abuse from the crowd and
Yeah.
things like that. And, being told is rubbish, which could, destroy his confidence even more,
Yeah.
or her confidence. And now women's football's a big sport
Oh,
too.
of course.
But
Yeah.
but we haven't got crowds, have we? So
No.
I suppose if a player's playing well and he comes off, say somebody gets sent off,
Yes.
and your attacking player comes off for a defensive player, you probably did be disappointed.
Yes.
Say it was a Champions League final, like in 2006, Robert Perez got taken off when Arsenal went down to 10 men against Barcelona. Now that might destroy your morale. But if you've not been, if you're one of the attacking players and can get you back in the game, and you're taking off through circumstances that aren't your fault, not that that's the manager's fault. But I do think that if a player's not been playing well, like Bailly had him for a long period of time, he was probably glad of the rest, which is partly what you were saying about David De Gea earlier.
Yes.
Maybe he should be
taken
off for his own sin.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting debate, isn't it? I think it'll be interesting when Jelly Wheels and Ben.
It depends depends on the circumstances.
Yeah.
It depends whether it's a red card, whether it's the player, I mean, nobody likes being taken off, but if you
if you want to keep them fresh and you're the manager, you have to show who's boss, don't you? Really.
Do you think he should have been taken off then, Marsh?
Well, I was just thinking. Obviously, if he hadn't scored a hat trick, as soon as he scored his hat trick, I think he should have been pretty much taken off, because even though he's not tired, we can't have players getting injured, really. And
well, he did get taken off like 5 minutes after his hat trick, didn't
well,
he?
yeah, I mean, even if he had scored his hat trick, but even though he wasn't tired, to still keep him fresh, I still would have taken him off, because we can't. We're seeing what's happening with some teams like Arsenal, particularly. We're seeing, and not just Arsenal. Teams will get a lot of injuries, and Gary Neville was talking about this on Sky, of course. It's hard for players, to get up to match fitness, and also, they are going to get injured because they're trying to get match fit, but also, trying to be at their best when they're not quite sharp enough. And it's an interesting debate. So I think
it's a difficult one. It depends. We don't know these people as people, if you know what I mean. We don't know them personally, so I'm sure the managers would know what they're doing. Obviously, there was a game I very famously remember in the Europa League, the year your favourite player, Gareth Bale, left Tottenham. And he asked Aaron Lennon and Bale, Andras Villas-Boas, if he wants to come off, and they said no, and he left Bale on, and Bale got injured. So you do take a risk, but I don't know, it's a difficult one. You got to play it as you see it at the time, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is interesting, isn't it? Because like I said, I'd be really interested in Jelly Wheels and Ben when they're back, their view on this, because it's
you should get their opinions on it, because I'm sure they'll see things in different ways. So
yes, absolutely.
Their opinions on the matter.
Yeah, so obviously, do you reckon that Villa will? Okay, do you think the teams at the bottom? Do you think they will definitely stay there and will be the ones to go down?
Well, you can't really say that because presuming Norwich are down, let's say, but Villa, Bournemouth, and West Ham, all three of them can't go down as well as Norwich, can they? So one of them is going to survive.
Oh yeah.
So, but I think putting Norwich aside, Bournemouth it's a fight for one spot to stay up between Bournemouth, Villa, and West Ham, and I think that Bournemouth will survive.
Yes.
And West Ham and Villa will go down along with Norwich.
Yeah. Hey, Bale played tonight for Real Madrid. He did.
Did he score?
No, I don't think he scored, but yeah, they played tonight, and yeah, Bale started.
Did they win?
Yes, they did 2-0 to Mallorca.
So anyway, so who do you think will get relegated?
Well, I think Villa. I just can't see Villa staying up, unfortunately.
And between Bournemouth and West Ham, who are you going for? Or have you got somebody else?
Well, it's really tough because you would think with Bournemouth, yeah, I think Bournemouth will escape from relegation. West Ham, I think their fate is sealed. I just cannot see them coming back now. Norwich is another team, but yeah, I mean Bournemouth. Yeah, it's a funny one because obviously Bournemouth, you saw them play and they looked like a team that were already relegated, didn't they?
Yeah, they didn't look great, to be honest, but I don't know. We will see. We will see.
Yes.
So, did we mention all the games? I think we did, didn't we? We didn't miss out. Good win for Everton. Good win for Wolves. Wolves would be my dark horse to get in that top four. Or I think Wolves could really finish above United if we're not careful. So we'll see.
Perhaps, because Wolves won, of course. Norwich, lost in Everton. Liverpool absolutely thrashed Crystal Palace 4-0.
That was Trent Alexander-Arnold scored a free kick and
he's brilliant, isn't he? At free kick.
Goal.
I mean,
Fabinho scored a great goal from outside the box. It absolutely, the ball came to him.
Yes, I think
players around him, and he thumped it. Fabinho, he played well, but worth noting that Crystal Palace did have Zaha, who got injured in the second minute of the game.
Yes, I mean, obviously I think it helped with them having Robertson back. You know, Robertson is massively important to Liverpool.
He's world class. He's arguably the best left back in the world.
Oh, absolutely. So it did help them having him back. And Matip was injured, but hopefully he won't be out for long. And Joe Gomez, another great defender who I like.
I mean, there's that.
So yeah, Palace. I mean, did you expect them to thrash Palace, or did you expect them to give them more of a challenge?
Depends, because it was a different Liverpool to the one that played against Everton.
Yeah.
They were rampant tonight, and once Liverpool get into the flow, in my opinion, if you stop Liverpool's fullbacks playing, you stop the team playing. The fullbacks are actually the most important part of that team because they just get forward.
So Alexander-Arnold and Robertson.
Yeah, even more than the front three, because they service the front three a lot. So if you stop them two playing, then you've got half a chance. But it's so difficult.
Right. Just before we go, I want to read a few. Can I read you the stats for tonight's game?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So, 68% United, 32% Sheffield United. That was in possession, not surprising. 15 shots for United, only 4 for Sheffield United. 6 shots on target for United, while Sheffield United only had the 1. 10 corners for United, 5 for Sheffield United, and fouls 10.
And sorry, Will. I tell you what. 50% shot conversion rate's not bad. 6 shots, 3 goals.
No. So yeah, 10 corners for United, only 5 for Sheffield United, and fouls 10 for United, 6 for Sheffield United. So as you can see by the stats, definitely a very dominant and impressive performance from United.
Yeah, and sometimes by giving more fouls away, it shows you played better because you've been more aggressive.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Well, we got JLI Wheels joining on the live chat. Hi to you, but I think we're going to be wrapping up. So thank you for your company, Sam.
Thank you, Will, for having me, and thank you, Lightning Boy on YouTube, and thank you, everybody for tuning in tonight. I think me and Mr. Lightning Boy on YouTube really appreciate it for sure. So
yes, we do. I will speak to Ben tomorrow and see if he'll want to do Chelsea beat City with me. But who knows? If not, I still want to do that. But it might be on my own, so we'll just have to wait and see. I know you're definitely not available tomorrow, Sam.
I can't do that one, Will. So.
And neither is JLI Wheels. Yeah. So, yep. So if I don't see you tomorrow, we will be back, I think, on Monday with a roundup of all the games, and it'll be live. So
quick to you live, whoopie doopie doo.
Thanks for watching. If you want to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Born YouTube channel. And thanks for watching. Thanks for your company tonight, Sam.
Thank you, Lightning Boy on YouTube. Top man as always.
And thank you all for watching. All that remains from us both to say...
Subscribe, people. Subscribe. Come on. When it takes a minute, subscribe. Do it now.
All that remains from me, from both of us to say is... Goodbye.